What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. My name is Rico. I appreciate you guys for checking out this video. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I wanted to talk about the recession that's expected for this year of 2023. And a lot of times you hear a lot of different fearful voices, especially through, TV and, social media apparatus. And it's important to analyze a recession and basically to see what opportunities you do see, because just because it's a recession possibly, it doesn't mean that there are not opportunities. There is always opportunities in all times. And if, for example, by having a recession and we have a decline in the stock market, it's important to analyze yourself, analyze your investment plan to see what you want to do and see what's your goals essentially. And I wanted to talk about it from a long-term investment standpoint as it relates to, a recession or a decline in the stock market. And you have to figure out your goals. You have to figure out your long-term goals as far as when you buy a stock. Do you plan on holding this stock, for, 5 years? Do you plan on holding it for a couple years? Do you plan on holding it for 10 years? And as it relates to, investing long-term and having a stock market downturn, a bear market or a stock market crash, it's important to know that it may look bad, meaning you may see your portfolio down essentially, or you may see certain stocks down because certain stocks perform differently during certain time frames. Certain stocks perform great in recessions, where you have some stocks that perform not so great in recessions. You have some stocks that perform well in expansions, when the overall economy is doing well. So everything, it performs different. Stocks perform different in certain time frames. So it's very important to know to stay calm and just know that just because we have a downturn, it doesn't mean that you are taking a loss. The only time that you take a loss is if you sell that stock at a loss, where you have realized losses essentially. But if you know that the stocks that you've chosen are great stocks and the fundamentals of the company has not changed and the company is still a great company, and you see that, hey, the market is down right now and this stock is red right now, it doesn't mean that you have to sell it. It just means that right now the market is down. So if you can have patience, because you have to have patience when investing in the long term, because just because you investing in the long term, it doesn't mean that all times are going to be good times. You're going to have some times where the market is doing well. You remember in 2020 and 2021 when everything was just going up. And then 2022, the overall market was down. All three indexes was down. It's not going to be rainy days every day, but there will be rainy days. So you just have to know that, you have to know that there will be some sunny days ahead, but you have to be patient and know the reason why you chose those stocks for the long term. But it's very important to keep your emotions in check, because if you look down at your portfolio and you see in red, it's easy to kind of become discouraged or say, hey, I want to sell. But you have to know the reason why you chose your stocks, and you have to know just the overall dynamic of what's going on in the world. And I wanted to show you guys a chart, and the chart just has a history of the overall stock market and this basic stock market crashes. And as you can see, the stock market has had numerous crashes over the past years, over the past 50, 60 years. But the thing about it, the stock market overall has gone up and up. And like I stated earlier, it doesn't mean that we won't have years of a bear market. It doesn't mean that everything's going to be, just green pastures every day. But it does mean that over the history of the stock market rises up. It does go up in value over time because the stock market is a great way to build wealth. It's a great way to be able to grow your money. If you have a business, if you have some income and you want a way to be able to make money and grow your money, the stock market has been a great builder of wealth over the past 60, 70 years. So I just wanted to show you guys that chart and then show you, that these things do happen. Recessions happen. We have market crashes. Those things do happen. But over the long term, if you can stick to your plan and if you can not let your emotions take over, then you will win at the end if you are choosing some great companies and buying those companies at some great prices. So I appreciate you guys for checking out this video. Just wanted to share that. You can comment as well. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Peace.